During the 80s, everybody knew about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back, Benny.
I'll be ready, John.
Chill out, dickwad.
Sly Stallone.
Please, I want to go home. I want to go home. He keeps calling my name. I want to go home, Johnny. I want to drive my Chevy. I said, well, what? I can't find your fucking leg.
Yeah, you got like an old man hanging off your arm, I said, look, you got like an old man hanging off your arm,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Don't even think about it, pal. Don't even think about it. Sit down.
I'm okay.
And of course, Sensei Biscuits and Gravy.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh? Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo?
One powerhouse people often neglect to mention is the monstrous Ernesto de Guzman de la Cruz, better known as Weng Weng. Wengy measured all of 83 centimeters, or 2 foot 9 inches, but that didn't stop him from being an absolute beast in life and movies.
What in the hell is that?
Weng Weng, I love you, my Weng Weng. Come to me and kiss me. I love you, Weng Weng.
My choice of words might seem ironic given his stature, but don't let his pint-sized persona fool you. Weng Weng was a savage and bursting with personality and charisma, and I'd say he was a better actor than all of the previous mentioned Hollywood hotcocks.
You're such a little guy, though. Very petite, like a potato.
Yeah, let's go.
Steven Seagal can't even be bothered walking up flights of stairs, but Weng Weng was doing all of his own shit like a normal-sized human would. Bruv was flying out of buildings with parachutes, being launched like a projectile, and he did it all like a badass with much better hair than Seagal.
You're right about that.
I mean, they launched him a lot, and he was happy to throw himself around like a tiny ragdoll. And props to the supporting staff for literally carrying him and throwing him into the necessary positions. Now you tell me which floor slide seems more believable, Seagal's or Wengy's?
Oh, my little hand.
Meanwhile,
what about this magnificent scene with a toy motorcycle that Weng Weng made real with his magical dwarf powers?
See ya, bitches. Weng Weng for the win.
Weng Weng did all of his own action scenes, which is another thing he has over Sensei Triple Chin, and I genuinely mean this when I say Little Wengy is impressive. A trained karate practitioner, the Wengster looked 100% legit when kicking the crap out of his enemies. Granted, most of them are at nutshot height, so every blow he strikes is potentially vomit-inducing, but the wee man knew his strengths and weaknesses. There are a lot of nutshots, and props again to the supporting cast for really making these action scenes such gold. But seriously, a lot of nutshots. Multiple attackers are nothing for the mighty midget Mantis as he puts Sensei and Ip Man to shame with his demonstration. And if you think about it objectively, it's a pretty damn good scene. My man is flipping, flopping, rolling, and kicking some ass. He even allows himself to get hit once, which is completely unlike Sensei Stool Sample. Only he can kill himself.
You got my word. Avenge me, brother.
Sword fighting scenes, you say? Wengy has that also. Sure, the attackers swing well above his head, but Weng Weng would have wenged the shit out of them anyway. Even though every gun looks like a minigun in his hand, Weng Weng had the aim of a sniper special ops person, and not the fat kind that just sits on a chair and no look shoots.
I really don't know.
Wengy wasn't just your bog standard midget with a gun. He had all sorts of dazzling moves that made shooting fucking cool. Tell me this isn't the most badass thing you've seen today performed by a Filipino hobbit. Even a glass of Coke looks huge in the presence of Weng Weng, as do slight Filipino women, of which Wengy had his pick. At will. The ladies can't get enough of Weng's Wang. Weng Weng's the friend that you'll bring over and your missus will want to bang.
You know what to say, don't decide where you use it. Shall we get it on? Shall we get it on?
Is he as big a ladies' man as Sensei Panty Snatcher? Well, not in terms of actual body mass, but he has the spirit of Seagal within him. Weng Weng destroyed the ladies in every way, shape or form, metaphorically and literally. Wengy was a pure believer in equality and would pummel women with the same intensity he would pummel men. And I mean pummel with his fists, not his wang.
If I make me nice, me love the way you walk, sometimes the way you talk is so hot.
Unlike Sensei Seagal, who battered his stuntmen and women in real life,
Allegedly!
Weng Weng just did it for show, and looked absolutely adorable and cute while he was doing his thing.
What happened? I can't believe it. Where did he come from? Whoa, pretty boy. Yeah. Aren't you a pretty boy? Handsome, too. Oh, yes. Yes.
Unfortunately, Wengy passed away in 1992 at the tender age of 34, but will eternally be remembered as the pint-sized James Bond. He went on to have a cult following worldwide, and what he lacked in height he made up for with giant wangs between his legs.
Yeah, let's go.
I salute you, Ernesto. So does Steven Seagal, and of course, thank you, Paul.
I'll just bring Paul over here. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Alright, legends, that was just a little introduction to Wengy. I'll be doing a movie review on one of his movies at some point, but I'd love to know what you thought about the little fella with a ton of charisma.
Whoa, pretty boy. Yeah. Aren't you a pretty boy? Handsome, too. Oh, yes. Yes.
Until next time, my friends, don't judge a book by its cover just because they're small. Always remember it's about the size of the wings, but above all, stay awesome. Peace, legends.
When I'm sailing away, sunshine bright in the sky, and I'm free when I close my eyes. Yeah, no more showing my sorrow.